Very good day to my maths lecturer Puan Salila binti Aris and Tuan Muhammad Anwar bin Riz. So today me and my fellow members we are going to talk about trigonometry. So moving on towards contents. So as you can see here, there's 7 different types of contents which are related to trigonometry. So I'll be telling you all each and everything that we are going to talk about in this whole presentation. So the first thing is we are going to talk about our group members, and then we'll move on towards the introduction of trigonometry, and then we'll talk about the real life applications of trigonometry, and then the details of the model, also known as the prototype, and then mathematical solutions based on the model, and then conclusion, and then finally the references. So it's going to be a smooth sailing thing we are going to talk about here. So I hope everyone enjoys our presentation. So this is my team, and there's 4 of us in my team. So the first one is me, Shailin, and my registration number is 01DEM23F1015. And then you have Chong Ding Zuan Brendan, which is 01DEM 23F1016. And then you have Mohan 01DEM 23F1014. Then lastly is Kavinesh, which is 01DEM 23F1017. So this is the introduction of trigonometry. So trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with relationships between angles and side of triangles. So trigonometry is a very large field. So it consists of, it basically covers our real life applications, like a lot of stuff, which is geometry, physics, engineering, and astronomy. Actually, there's many more, but we summarize this. So as you all know, SOHCAHTOA, which is sine, cosine, and tangent, but we will be explaining the formula further on by my other members. So, in here, we are going to talk about the relationships on how to solve each problem related to trigonometry and the fundamentals and the periodic phenomena and all the scientific concepts, everything related to trigonometry. So that's all from me, and I would like to pass on to my next member. Thank you.
A very good day to my engineering mathematics lecturer Puan Salila binti Aris and to Tuan Muhammad Anwar bin Idris. I am Mohan and my registration number is 01DEM23F1014. Today I will be presenting about the trigonometry formulas. Trigonometry formulas are relationships between the parts of a triangle including the side lengths, angles and the area. We have two types of triangles, which is right angle triangle and non-right angle triangle. For right angle triangle, there are three three formulas, which is sine theta equals to opposite over hypotenuse, cos theta equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, and tangent theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. For non-right angle triangle, we have two types of rules, which is sine rule and cosine rule. For sine rule, the small letter a over sine capital letter A equals to b over sine b equals to c over sine c, where the small letter a represents the side length of the triangle and the capital letter A represents the angle A. For cosine rule, a square equals to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. For how do we find the area of a triangle? The area of the triangle can be determined by using the formula 1 over 2 ab sine c. Moving on to the next slide. The next slide is about the real life application of trigonometry. Trigonometry is extensively applied in various engineering disciplines for practical problem solving. Here are some real life applications of trigonometry in engineering. Electrical engineering. In electrical circuits, trigonometric functions like sine and cosine are used to analyze alternating current AC behavior, determine phase relationships, and calculate electrical power factors. For mechanical engineering, trigonometry is fundamental in designing gas, leakages, and cam profiles in mechanical systems. It's also used for vibration analysis and stress calculations in mechanical components. Computer-aided design (CAD). CAD software employs trigonometry to generate three-dimensional models and plan complex engineering projects, ensuring precise measurements and angles. Moving on to the next slide, which is the idea of model. Our group have made a model which is a playground slide. Trigonometry can be applied to make a playground slide stronger by optimizing its design for load distribution. Here are some trigonometry applications. The first one is angle of inclination. Use trigonometry to calculate the ideal angle of inclination for the slide. A shallower angle can help distribute the load more evenly, reducing pressure on the slide surface. The next one is stress analysis. Apply trigonometric principles to analyze the forces acting on the slide. Calculate the angles, forces, and moments to ensure the structure can withstand the expected loads. Reinforcement placement. Determine where to place reinforcements such as support beams or gaskets by analyzing the angles and forces involved in the slide's design. Moving on to the next slide. The fourth the fourth application is weight distribution. Use trigonometry to assess how weight is distributed along the slide surface. This can help identify potential stress points and areas that may need reinforcement. And then the last one is safety calculations. Trigonometry can also be used to calculate safe distances, heights, and angles to ensure that the slide is safe for children while maintaining structural integrity. That's all from me. Thank you.
A very good day to my maths lecturer Puan Salila binti Aris and Tuan Muhammad Anwar bin Idris. My name is Kaminish Analaki Ganesan and my matrix number is 01DEM 23F1017. In today's presentation, I'll be talking about the model which has applied trigonometry in real life, and also a question and a solution to it on today's presentation. On this project, my group have built a playground slide as it is used trigonometry in real life situations. So I'm going to talk about how we built the model and what things did we use. So here are the materials: a hot glue gun, a ruler, a pencil, scissors, and importantly, the popsicle sticks. Before talking about the question and solution to it, here are the steps on how we built the model. So to make the playground slide, we need the steps, the side stands, and also the slide. So we collect the popsicle sticks, measure it accordingly, and mark the lines according to the measurement. And then obviously we use the scissors and cut them according to the measurements we made. And then finally, using the hot glue gun, we join and glue them all together. And this is how it came out as an end product. As you can see, there are the steps, the slide, and the side stands. So here is a mathematical question based on the model. A playground slide is 14.5 feet long, and the ladder to the top of the slide reaches 12 feet high. What is the measure of the angle that the slide makes with the ground? Answers are in degrees. So according to the triangle, we know and can imagine it as a right angle triangle. So based on the So-Cha-Tua formula, we can see that we have the length of the hypotenuse and the length of the opposite, which means that we can only use So for this question, which is opposite over hypotenuse. So as you can see, the S in So stands for sine. So using the length of the hypotenuse and the opposite, we can use this formula, opposite over hypotenuse. So there is it, 12 over 14.5. Inverse sine 12 over 14.5, which is opposite over hypotenuse. And that's the answer, 55.85 degrees. So that is an example on how we answer the question using the So-Cha-Tua formula in trigonometry. Thank you.
A very good evening, sir. My name is Chong Nishan Brandon, matrix number 01DM23F1016. Today, I am presenting about the trigonometry, finding the missing sides of a triangle, sin, cos, and tangent. The learning outcomes understand how to apply SOHCAHTOA, finding missing sides in right angle triangles. Have 4 trigonometry steps. The first one is label the triangle sides, identify the opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse of the right angle triangle, and choose your ratio, SOHCAHTOA. Calculate your answer and applying the formula. The first one, label the triangle sides. Step 2, choosing the trigonometry ratio. The ratio to use is sine, cos, tan. Depends on which side you know and which side you are finding. Use SOHCAHTOA to help you decide. Step 3. Applying the formula. Substitute the side's length into the correct formula triangle. Step 4. Calculate your answer. Complete the calculation to find your answer. Round to the required accuracy. And last, the conclusion. Trigonometry is an indispensable mathematical tool in real life, offering numerous benefits by enabling precise measurement and calculation of angles, distance, and relationship between objects. Its applications span various fields from architecture and engineering to navigation, medicine, and sports. Trigonometry ensures the stability and safety of structures, help us find our ways with GPS, assist in medical imaging, and enhance the accuracy of computer graphics. Ultimately, trigonometry practical utility extends to everyday tasks, making it a fundamental skill with widespread relevance, help us solve problems and make informed decisions in our daily life. And the reference is from ChatGPT and the link above. Thank you, sir.